Hi everybody, it's Michelle from Lucky Cat Social Art, and I am here at Catalyst at the Tucson Mall. I'm super excited because today we are going to be making a step-by-step tutorial on how to make a Lucky Cat favorite, the salt dough ornaments. Yep, we're gonna walk you step by step through the whole process. We're gonna give you an ingredient list or material list, and we are also going to make sure that you have a printable PDF so you know how to make this craft exactly how we make it, but at home. We want to give the Town of Oro Valley a huge shout out and a big thank you for letting us be a part of the virtual tree lighting, and thank you to SAACA for having the Holiday Festival of the Arts. SAACA, you are wonderful. We love this space. We are so excited to do this. Thank you everybody. Happy holidays and have fun. Salt dough ornaments are a Lucky Cat favorite. Here are your supplies. Don't worry, in just a few seconds you'll be able to screenshot these. You're going to need some paint, paintbrushes, a large bowl, all-purpose flour, table salt, a straw, string, scissors, warm water, and some ornaments. All right, let's grab our bowl. Then we're going to take our quarter cup. Let's get 2 quarter cups or half a cup of flour, and let's put that in the bowl. Next, we're going to take some iodized table salt, and let's just do 1/4 cup of that. Dump it in the bowl. Now we're going to take some warm water. Let's start off with 1/4 cup of that. Dump it in the bowl, and let's start to give our salt dough with our clean hands a mix. You're just going to swirl around and swirl around. You may find that you're going to need to add more water. You'll notice that there is a lot of flour and salt at the bottom of this bowl that's not incorporating into the dough. So as I squish here, I realize that I'm going to need some more warm water. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab my warm water, and I'll add just a teeny bit in. And again, give it a swirl, get all of that at the bottom of the bowl, and then I can start kneading it with my hands after that. And I'm going to keep kneading and keep rolling and keep squishing until I get a nice soft dough to form. And I know my dough will be ready when I can roll it up into a little ball, and it looks something like this. Now that my dough is formed, I'm going to take a clean work surface, throw a little bit of flour on there to make sure that my dough doesn't stick to my work surface. Give it a nice little pat, and I've got a wooden rolling pin here. That's what I'm going to use, but hey, if you don't have a rolling pin, you can get creative. How about a glass like this? Or a wine bottle like this. You can just give it a roll, and see, it works just like a rolling pin. Let me give you a demo with the glass. Here I'm rolling and I'm rolling. Oops, it looks like my dough is sticking to my glass, so I want to make sure I just throw a little bit of flour on that glass before I continue to roll. Let's finish this off by using the rolling pin. Again, throw a little bit of flour on there so that it doesn't stick to the rolling pin, and I'm going to go ahead and make sure that my dough is rolled out to an even 1/4 of an inch or so, something that looks like this. All right, our dough is ready to use our ornaments. Aren't these cute? These were purchased right here in Oro Valley at the Tohono Chul gift shop. I love the Saguaro, and I love the state of Arizona. I know it's a little bit hard to tell because they're upside down, but really you can use any ornament that you have. I just love these Southwest, shout out to Oro Valley cookie cutters. So as you can see, I use the cookie cutters and I take the rest of the dough and I put it into a little ball. I'm going to put these to the side. I'm gonna take the dough that I have rolled up into a ball, and I'm gonna start that whole process again. I'm gonna give it a smush. I'm going to roll it out with the rolling pin, and I'm gonna continue to cut out ornaments. I can probably get about 5 or 6 ornaments from this recipe. So I will just keep doing that process where I give it a big push and I get my cookie cutter salt dough ornaments prepped. I roll that back in a ball, and then I start that whole process again of just kind of rolling it out and getting it to be about 1/4 of an inch thick. And then I use my cookie cutter, give it a good push and a shake, remove that excess dough, and there we go. We have got our salt dough ornaments. Now what we want to do is either let them air dry, or you can also throw them in the oven at a low temp for maybe an hour or 2. You don't want to burn them, you just want to make sure that they're dried out, so keep an eye on them. And I will just put this on a piece of parchment paper. I will take my straw, and if you don't have a straw, you can use like a toothpick or a skewer, but I prefer the straw because it has that nice big hole. And I just push that in to each of the ornaments, not too high, close to the edge, because you want it to be stable. Then I'll take this whole parchment paper with the salt dough ornaments, and I'll put that in the oven. It's been a couple hours with my salt dough ornaments in a low temp in the oven, and now my ornaments are ready for some paint. So I'm using just regular acrylic paint, and I've got just the basic colors. You can make lots of colors with the basics. For example, I've made an orange here with the red and the yellow, and I'm just kind of laying it on there. And I'm going in between all the different colors, and I'm kind of blending to make a sunset look. So you can get really creative with these State of Arizona cookie cutter salt dough ornaments. You can do a sunset, you can do lots of different things, wherever your imagination takes you. Just keep working, get it to look what you want it to look like, and just blend away. I've put some purple in there, a little bit of lavender, a little bit of blue. And hey, you know what? Maybe I will put maybe a mountain range or maybe a little cactus in the foreground. So I'm just kind of letting my imagination go where it wants to go. And I am going to add in these kind of silhouetted foregrounds with a little tiny cactus. And hey, maybe I'll put a little mountain here, or maybe I'll put another little cactus there. I'm not quite sure. I'm just letting it go where it wants to go, and I'm having a really good time with this. Now I'll go ahead and take some string. I'm going to cut off maybe about 2 inches, like that. And you've got your hole that you made with the straw, and you can just kind of feed it through there. Because we use the straw, the hole is nice and big, and we can actually fit that string in there pretty easily without having to manipulate it too much. I'll give it a little bit of a tie there, just a regular old knot. It doesn't have to be a fancy one. And make sure it's nice and tight. And voila, we have a salt dough ornament. And this is a great gift to give somebody far away or maybe close to home that can remind them of Arizona, remind them of beautiful Oro Valley and our wonderful sunsets that we have here. We hope you have so much fun making these salt dough ornaments. We want to wish you a happy holidays from everybody at Lucky Cat Social Art. Again, a big thank you to the Town of Oro Valley and to SAACA, the Southern Arizona Arts and Cultural Alliance. If you want to find more videos just like this, look for us on YouTube. Just search luckycatsocialart.com. We've got lots of fun little tutorials just like this. We also have a Facebook, we have a Instagram, and we have a newsletter on our website, luckycatsocialart.com. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Happy holidays from Lucky Cat Social Art.